Yes! Come on! Ah!
Hi guys, and welcome back to finally a brand new update to Dynamic Ship Simulator 3. This is going to be update 46. I'm really excited for this one. They added a lot of new features, they added a lot of new ships as well. This is very exciting. I'm gonna start by going over some of the brand new features. One of them is replenishment ships. Now this is a very cool one. People have been asking for this for ages. So starting off, this is how you do it. First of all, you have to buy a replenishment ship. And after that, you might want to start by first rearming the ship. Now this is completely free for you, so you will not pay anything. So you will fully restock your ammo and your fuel. And the next step, of course, is to find yourself a warship to replenish. Now you can have your friends come right up close to you and they will get this pop-up right here. So once you get the pop-up of the replenish, you click that and then you can select what you would like to replenish. You can replenish fuel, but you can also replenish the ammunition for your ship. All of the armaments can be replenished. So you can do that in this menu right here. You can also select just replenish all, just everything. And if you have that selected and then you click replenish, then there's a little pop-up at the replenishment ship and they can view this little tab. This shows what they would like and this shows how much will deplete from their resources. Now after clicking accept, then you will have to stay close to the ship to replenish them. This depends on how much you need to replenish. So if you have to replenish a ship for one bullet, this is going to go very fast. Except for if you want to replenish a ship that has no ammo and no fuel, then this is going to take up to maybe a minute. So this is a very interesting way of refueling and replenishing other ships. And there you go, that is how you replenish a ship in a nutshell. Now be aware that the green circle is the one that you want to typically stay around because this is the range that the ship has. Now we're going to move on to the next feature that they added, and that is free fall lifeboats now working. This is only applicable to the Alabama class, which did get a rework as you can see, and all you have to do is stand behind the lifeboat and then you have to click E and then the lifeboat will launch. Now this is a very cool feature that a lot of people also have been wanting to see in the game for a very long time. Launchable lifeboats, but also free fall lifeboats. Now I don't know if you recall, but the old model of the Alabama did not have this. They didn't even have a lifeboat, so this is a very nice upgrade. And coming down to the last new feature, you can kind of say, this is launchable ribs from the new Type 23. Now these can also be found on the new Type 45 as well. They are very cool, they launch in a very cool manner. I'm gonna demonstrate it right here, as you can see. Just lower it down like any other lifeboat that we currently know in the game. And then you have a nicely deployable rib, just like that. Very cool, it's a super nice model. I think it's a really nice upgrade compared to like the normal lifeboats that we have. These are now deployable on like military ships. I think that's a very nice thing to do. So now you can do like little military missions as well. And right here you can also see the Lancaster skin for the Type 23. This one has a David type rib launcher, so this is a different one. As you can see, the other one was launched by one winch. So in that sense, it's quite nice to have some variations in the skins. I think it's quite cool that they pay attention to this. And now I'm gonna go over the next part of the video, which is going to be the new ships that they added in this update. Now there's quite a few, and I'm gonna start off by reviewing the Type 23 frigate. Now this is a frigate from the Royal Navy. Currently it has 3 skins. I'm gonna show you them right here. Now the 2 skins that we have in front of us right here is going to be the Somerset and the Lancaster skin. Currently the ship closest to you is the ship that has no skin, so this is the base version of the ship. So that is going to be the ship on the left right now. Now looking at all the skins, there is no skin that gives you a PvP advantage, it's just purely aesthetically. Now the price tag of the Type 23 frigate is 6 million credits. And if you want to fully upgrade it, it's gonna cost you another 500,000 credits. But that will also bring you up to 34.5 knots, which is a very high speed for a frigate. Now a little fun fact about the Type 23 is that it has 4 torpedo launchers, 2 on the port side and 2 on the starboard side. Now these open with a nice little animation. Now that is pretty much it for the exterior of this ship, so I'm gonna go ahead and slowly move on to the interior. Now the interior is also very nice, you can see it right here. It's a very detailed bridge. I love all the little dials, all the buttons, all the chairs, everything. It's very nicely detailed. As well as the map behind, everything is just very nice on this bridge. But beside that, there is not really any interior on the ship. Now I'm gonna move on to the PVP armament of the ship. Now this ship has a 4.5-inch gun at the front with 200 rounds, 8 missiles, 30 torpedoes, 15 decoys, 24 chaff and 32 VLS missiles at the front. It does not have close-in weapon system, so this will not have a gun that shoots down missiles for you. You will have to use the chaff for that, or the VLS system. Now up next I'm going to go over the new PvP ship that is the Niedersachsen-class Frigate. Now this might be one of the best PvP ships that they added into the game. This is pretty on par with the Zevenprovinciën-class Frigate. Now talking about PvP, they did some changes to the damages as well. So everything has been reworked, stuff has been balanced out. There is going to be different damages to rockets, torpedoes and everything. Now believe it or not, this ship is going to set you back a whopping 80 million. Yes, you heard that right, 80 million. Now that's quite a hefty price for this warship. And if you want to fully upgrade it, it's gonna cost you almost 670,000 credits. After you fully upgraded the ship, you will unlock the top speed of 30.4 knots. Next up, I'm gonna show you the interior. As you can see, very detailed. It's also got a little few Easter eggs behind you on the board right here. I suggest you check that out as well. Now the Niedersachsen-class Frigate starts off with 5-inch gun on the front with 200 rounds. Then it has 25 missiles, of which 16 are vertically launched from the front and 8 of them are launched from the back. Then it has 30 torpedoes, 15 decoys, then a staggering 56 chaff, which are fired in pairs of 2, 21 anti-missile missiles, which are launched from a ram Seawees launcher. After that, this one also has a Millennium Seawees on the back, so this is a gun that takes out incoming missiles. Now looking at the overall armament of the Niedersachsen-class Frigate, this is a very heavy armament. I would quite say that this is on par with the Zevenprovinciën-class Frigate. This might be one of the best PvP ships in the game. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to a new category of ships. This is going to be the replenishment ships. I'm gonna start off with the Berlin class. Now starting off with the price of this ship costs 5 million credits. And to fully upgrade it, it will cost you almost 425k credits. And again, like usual, this gives you a top speed of 20.2 knots. The Berlin class replenishment ship also has a skin. This is the Bonn skin. It has a few minor details on the deck that have been changed, but also it has one extra boat that can be launched. This is how you can launch it. It's just like any other lifeboat really. It's a quite cool boat because this is unique to this ship. Also, check out how cool this looks at night. I love this. Alright, now moving on to the interior, I think it's quite cool again. Very nice detail to the panels, everything, nice buttons, all that stuff. Not too much stuff in the bridge, but that's alright, I think it's quite cool. And now we're gonna move on to the Amsterdam Class replenishment ship. Now, this one is pretty much the exact same as the Berlin, stats-wise. However, this one does have a Seawees on the back. It also has chaff, so this is a very interesting ship if you still want to PvP and help your friends out. As a matter of fact, it has 12 chaff. The Seawees is located on the back and this is a goalkeeper type. Also, the ship is rigged with a lot of ribs. These can go up to 38.5 knots. Now I'm gonna move on to a new ship that has been very long awaited. This is probably the closest we'll ever get to a Titanic in the game. This is the Lusitania. Now, to buy this absolutely stunning beauty, you're going to have to sacrifice 30 million credits. Also, she transports passengers, so you can actually use this to make money. It's a very nice ocean liner, it's very big as well, the rudder is also animated. I love the smokestacks, everything about this ship is beautiful. There's just one thing lacking for me, and that's the interior. There is interior on the bridge, but that is pretty much it, sadly. As you can see, the bridge looks very nice. There is like even these little like the speed control as well. I love this. Like this is a nice style, old style ship. I love this absolutely. And then there's also a panel that has all of the watertight doors and the watertight compartments, what I assume. So that's also a very nice addition to this ship. Overall, I would recommend this ship if you're a big fan of it. Also, she has a top speed of 25.5 knots. However, to get her up to that number, you will pay almost 1.5 million credits. Next up, we have the Mariner class Ro-Ro. Now this is a very special ship because it introduces a new cargo type. This being rocket boosters. And I don't know why they decided to add this, but I don't mind. It's very cool, I like it. And if you actually load the cargo right here, you can also see that it actually has the model of rocket boosters in the back. So this is very cool. I like this ship a lot. This is very nice. Now to buy this ship, you're gonna have to save up 5 million credits. The total upgrade cost will be 400,025k. The income of the ship is at 18,100 credits per nautical mile. And it has a top speed of 15 knots. And right here you can see the rocket ship skin for this ship. Now this is the Mariner class Ro-Ro, and I honestly am amazed like why they added this, but it's quite cool. I like the new rockets that you can see in the back right here. I think it's quite nice. Now taking a look at the interior, this is also very nice. I think it's quite nice, cozy. It's small, but it's got nice interior. It has some Easter eggs as well, just like the other ships. It's got some nice chairs as well, some curtains here and there, coffee machine, but yeah, it's very nice. Now we're gonna move on to the second to last ship, and this is the Sealiner 37. Now this is a nice little pleasure yacht that you can buy for yourself. I think it has a nice interior, it's a very nice ship. It also has quite a few skins, which I'm gonna show you right here. Also you can pilot the ships from 2 positions, so that's also quite cool. And I like this personally because I like hanging out with my friends on a ship, maybe like the catamaran and stuff like that. But this might be my type of ship just to vibe on, I guess. And last but not least, a ship made by a very good friend of mine. This is the Shamrock V, and I like this a lot. It has a very big sail at the front. This is the spinnaker. If you get the right conditions, you might get it out, if there's enough wind and you're angled correctly, all that stuff. So right here I got it out. It looks absolutely stunning. I like it a lot. This is like a nice little sailing yacht if you just want to vibe around as well. This is more of like a pleasure like sailing yacht as well. So honestly, I wouldn't recommend it if you really need to save on money, but it doesn't cost that much as well, so you might as well just go for it if you really feel like. But that is it for all the ships in this update. Now they did add like 4th colors, like you have primary colors, secondary colors, tertiary colors. Now they also added 4th type of colors for some ships, so that's also a nice thing that you can remodel about your ships. I think that's cute. Also, like I said earlier, the Alabama got a remodel, the Fitzgerald got a remodel, and the houseboat got a remodel. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys those on the screen right now, so you can check that out for yourself. Maybe you have these already, and you can check it out for yourself as well. Also, one thing I would like to show you at the end, which is also quite special, is the horn of the Lusitania. I didn't show other horns, but maybe you can check those out for yourself. But yeah, here you go. So that is it for this update, guys. I would like to thank you all so much for watching. If you're still watching, please leave it in the comments below. I will check them. Also, thank you guys for all the support. I'm really happy with you, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.